Hello YouTube, this is Tactical Frost 83 and this will be my first video, quick pocket dump and maybe a few features of stuff that I carry, why I carry it, and may even get to how I carry it. So let's get into it. First off is my firearm. This is the Walther PPS, the first version. It is unloaded. And it's chambered in 9mm. I carry Powerball ammo. It's got a polymer ball inside the hollow point tip. This comes with the 7-round magazine and an extended 8-round magazine. And I carry this backup. I carry 7 plus 1, and then if I have to reload, then I put the other 8 in there, and that's my philosophy, is both loads I have 8 in the firearm. Then a little bit of let's see, kind of more basic stuff. This is the Key Smart key organizer. Works kind of like a multi-tool. They fold inside, you know, and keeps from banging and jiggling around and getting wadded up and poking you in the leg and all that stuff. I have a beard comb. It's Majestic Samson is the brand, and it's like $16 on Amazon. This is about $20, and you can get these for $400 now since the $400 to $450 since the Model 2 came out. This is an elephant wallet. It's called the N wallet, I guess because it's kind of shaped like an N. And it's got this strap here for you to put cash in there, and then you push the cards up through this tab and they fan out. Get whichever card you want out of there. Pretty neat wallet. It's aluminum. They come in cork and wood and carbon fiber, I believe. So it's pretty neat wallet there. And then just my car keys. I have it on this carabiner. Then it has a bottle opener on it, but the main thing I like is it has this little, it's actually for a hex head, but I feed my key ring through there and it keeps it from flipping around and getting upside down on my belt loop and stuff like that. As far as the clip goes, the key ring stays in one fixed spot. I really like that. This is a tactical pen. It's a Smith & Wesson, and got it about $30 at a mom and pop place in the area where I live. Just take the cap off, flip it around, you have a pen. And I'll get back to this in a minute. For my firearm, I carry in this Kydex holster, and custom made. I like a 15-degree cant. It's just more comfortable for me to draw and makes it a little bit more concealable. Raises the butt more up toward your body, and I just really like that. And this is a X concealment gun belt, nice and rigid. I just think it works really good for me. Then one of my favorite knives at the moment is this Kaiser cutlery, and this one actually was actually been discontinued, but I was able to find one before they were impossible to find. And I think you can still find them. I got this on eBay, I think, for about $95 after shipping and everything. And I like it's got the titanium clip and liners, and it's a pretty good size blade. It's got a little gem pin right there inside the liner and the scales. And I really like this thing. It's fun to flick and mess with, and it's really smooth. And I was talking about this, getting back to this pen. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the pin and the clip are actually really close in color, and that's just a coincidence, and I really think that's cool. And then this other knife I got for a Christmas gift for my daughters, Spyderco Endura 4, the Wave version, and it's got the like a gray navy blue FRN scales, the volcano grip, and it's really good for getting the purchase on and for when you draw it out. And of course, you know, the Wave feature grabs on your pocket as you draw it out, and it just opens it right up. So I like carrying these together because, again, the dark blue and the blue on the titanium on this clip and liners. And then this is my EDC flashlights, a 391012. This is a 2014 model, and it's 1050 lumens on high, pretty bright. And I've got a couple other ones that I wanted to check out that are cheaper, and I haven't carried them a whole lot. One of them I actually don't carry because it's kind of big, but it's good to have around the house just in case I need it. And then this one I carry horizontal on my belt. I'm left-handed, so on this side, on the right side of this belt loop to my right, and that helps stop it to where when you draw it out, the Kydex sheath doesn't slide as you go to draw. It will slide that way, but I just make sure it stays pushed this way, and then it's in that spot and I can grab it and draw it out. It's got some good jimping on there. And this is the CRKT Fultz Minimalist in Tonto. I really like this little blade right here. And back to these other two knives. This is S35VN on the steel, and this is VG10. And I'm not a steel expert, but I am trying to learn and you know, upgrade my steel, because some of the knives I'm going to show you that are in my rotation are 8CR13 MOV or AUS8, and I'm just kind of trying to step up my game. And some more of the knives, like this is the CRKT GSD, Get Stuff Done, or that's actually the family friendly version of what that stands for. But it's pretty smooth, and it's a frame lock, stainless steel handle, and I like the clip on that. It's good with jeans, but it can slide around if your pocket doesn't have a upward slant to it. Kind of slide back and forth. But I really like that knife. This also was a gift for my birthday last year. This one I won in a raffle, and that was just amazing because that's the only way that I could afford this knife. It's the Zero Tolerance 0456. I like the blue on the clip and that pivot right there, and also the back spacer. And the handles is titanium, really smooth flipper. Love that blade shape. And the steel on that is, forgive me, CTS 204P, and it's supposed to be really good steel. And very nice knife. This one I carry, and I call it my steak knife. I go to the steakhouse and you know, cut on my steak, because the knives that they have at the steakhouse are worthless. So I like it. It's got it's a 511. I think it's called the LMC modified clip point. It's AUS8 steel, and it comes only with the clip oriented for tip down carry, which I absolutely hate. I carry everything tip up, so I got this Night Eyes clip. It's got 3M strip on it, and it's holding in place very well. And that's just, it works out for me. I don't carry it real often unless I plan on going to eat steak, and like I said, it's basically my steak knife. This sucker is smooth, and it's fun to sit and flip out and mess around and play with. And it's got a nice choil on it to choke up and do some get down controlled cutting, and it's got the hole in there. It's like the Spyderco's, which I have a couple. I have the Enduro 4, and also I have this Tenacious, which is 8CR13 MOV. And I had a buddy of mine take a grinder and do the Poor Man wave mod on there because I did not yet have, or could not yet afford, the Spyderco Enduro Wave 4. But like I said, again, oriented in tip up carry, G10 scales. This is on this knife is a FRN, I believe. And then another knife that I was lucky enough to be able to purchase, which is fairly pricey, which I love, is the Benchmade Contigo 810-1401. Only available on knifeworks.com. And it's got the black and blue G10 scales, axis lock, and the steel on this is M390, which is, from what I understand, very comparable to the steel on the zero tolerance. And that's it for my knife rotation right now. But the other flashlights that I wanted to tell you about, this is the Thorfire VG15S. Sorry, Thorfire. And this is about $15-20 on Amazon, and it's pretty bright. It's supposed to be 1070 lumens, and it's even got a crenulated bezel, which I like and have wanted in a flashlight. I just wish it was blacked out, as well as a clip. I wish the clip on this was blacked out also, but, which it is on the 2016 version. I would not mind to acquire one of those soon. But these all take 10. I forgot the size of the battery. 18650. It was on the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't quite get it. But and I believe they all also can take 2 of the CR123s. And then this one is 900 lumens. This is the one that doesn't have a clip and that I don't carry, but it's handy around the house. And it also has a crenulated bezel, which is blacked out. I like that. So this is a Thorfire C8S, and this is also about $15-20 on Amazon. Pretty impressed so far, and I've seen some reviews, watched reviews on them, and they were raved about as far as the value that you're getting. Now these are made in China, which is a downside, but a lot of this stuff honestly probably is, or Taiwan, or at least parts of it. So anyways, if it works for me and gets the job done, and yes, I would prefer all American made products, but just not able to find exactly what I want at times, and at other times, or most times, not able to afford things that are made domestically. Wish I could, but in this Obama economy, not able to. So let me put it on a pause real quick, and let me put my belt on, and then I'll show you how I carry all this, And back to the knives and the flashlights, I don't carry all of this, but right here in this group is mainly what I normally carry. And these are Vertex tactical pants. I like the cut out of the pocket. It's kind of horizontal right here, and it keeps stuff from sliding up and down. And going back to the clip on this CRKT GSD, it's got a limited range where it could go, and this knife is pretty smooth. They're all smooth. I like to make sure they're smooth and that the centering is good, and that either it can be made tip up carry, or I can force it to be, like in the case of this 511 knife right here. So I'll be right back. Alright, back, and I got my belt on and my Kydex attached to it. Here's the CRK, or the CRKT Minimalist. See how that just pulls right away from the sheath there. It will slide this way, you know, but I just put it there and leave it there. And then I have this Kydex holster for my Walther PPS. Snaps right in there, and it's got great retention. And this is from A1 Custom Tack out of the Arlington area, somewhere abouts of Texas. The spare mag I put in this cargo pocket here. It has a inner pocket which holds it pretty securely. And then my phone actually is a Galaxy S7 Edge, which I'm recording on, and it goes in the inner pocket on this left side cargo pocket. And I put my beard comb in my left front pocket. I'll lay this down in front of that. My car key I clip right here on my left belt loop. Wallet goes in my right front pocket. The tactical pin goes to the back of my left front pocket, and then next to that goes my flashlight that I'm carrying for the day. My right front pocket is the bigger folder of the folders that I choose to carry for the day. Goes right there. And then the smaller folder, the ones that have the wave, I usually tend to put to the back, the wave or the thumb hole. It's just what I tend to do. So I put it in my back pocket there, and everything is in its place, and my rotation is there waiting for the next time I choose to carry. So again, this is Tactical Frost 83, and if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.